They were tools of violence that must be employed in service of peace and justice. As the first rays of sunlight penetrated the chapel windows, Father Benedict began the formal blessing of the weapons that lay arrayed before the altar. This ceremony transformed ordinary implements of war into sacred instruments of divine justice, imbuing them with spiritual significance that would influence their use throughout the knight's careers. The priest moved slowly among the weapons, sprinkling each with holy water, while reciting prayers that had been composed specifically for this purpose. The ancient words asked for divine protection for the weapons bearers and requested that these instruments be used only in righteous causes. The blessing ceremony acknowledged the dual nature of knightly weapons. They were tools of violence that must be employed in service of peace and justice. Each sword received individual attention during the blessing, with Father Benedict laying his hands upon the blade while invoking the protection of warrior saints. Saint Michael, the Archangel, the divine warrior who had defeated Satan in cosmic battle, was particularly invoked to guide these earthly warriors in their struggles against evil. These defensive implements were blessed not only for their protective qualities, but for their symbolic representation of the knight's duty to shield the innocent from harm. The priest acknowledged that a knight's head contained not only his life, but his capacity for moral reasoning, and that protection of this faculty was essential for maintaining chivalric ideals, even under the stress of combat. As each weapon received its blessing, the candidates felt a profound sense of transformation taking place. These were no longer merely tools of war, but sacred instruments that carried with them the authority and responsibility of divine commission. The weight of this responsibility was both inspiring and sobering, reminding the young men that their new status carried obligations as well as privileges.